And by that we mean that all the cases are entwined by this giant plot thread that is culminated in this case. And welcome to Case 3-5, Bridge to the Turnabout, the last of the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Hey Nick? Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you? Sure. You are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult. Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh. Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say. It sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. Fun fact, in the Japanese version was Hazakurain. I guess they shortened it to make us not realize that it's part of the Kurain village thing. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. No, I definitely don't want to go. I agree, I dislike cold places. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there, start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at the Hazakura Temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the... What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. You certainly look familiar. That nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl... It's... My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mr. Wright, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to be... What? I just had to be see for myself? Your proofreaders suck. Who this nun really was. Believe me, it will be a disappointment. Also, it is February. Remember how I said it's important at what time Godot actually first appeared? It's gonna be important in this case. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Her teeth are chattering so loudly it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Well, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hasakoa temple. Pearly. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, oh my, thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human pop. Oh, well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think... Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right! Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless? What? Okay, I will say this for Legion. She must be somehow related to Misha. There you go. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations. Yes, that's right. We've come all this way, so please enjoy ourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Do you think you could take a look at this? I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? With this case, never! Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. I thought you might have something to say about that, but I'm sure she has something to say about it later. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual powers. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is a special... You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Eh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. At least, not in the middle of winter. Sister, about this picture. Well, well, look at that! I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it! The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kinda says it. Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? And the video froze? No, it didn't. For a second or two, sure, but... No, 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 no. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? So she's in the inner temple, huh? Actually, this is gonna be important, so... Oh, look! It's one of those snow motorcycle thingies! Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle thingy, snowblowmobile, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet you could race like the wind on the slowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. Oh, I told you it's snowmobile. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around two hot water bottles? Blech, if the cold doesn't kill me, the Ice Queen over here will finish the job. She's not an Ice Queen. Franny is. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. Looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kinda puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurine Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Oh look! It's a cute little bell tower! I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell! Oh, so which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Tough choice. I'm gonna have to go for the sound of money. Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? What do you think, Nick? Oh, I thought that we're talking about the tiny door there. Fine, if we're not going to talk about the door... The main hall I think is holding me. Oh, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum! Weird. I thought it would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. What a cute little acolyte. Misty Faye? Wow. Misty Faye is gonna die in this case. That's a shocker. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.810 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit... Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Donim! What's the pseudonym? Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zvari! A fortune teller? I've got all your books, Miss Donim. What a sweet thing to say. And please call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it! Excuse me, Misty, I'm gonna look around first. It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kuran village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got. I can only imagine what sort of power this bad boy has under his hood. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kinda like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. I never did that. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. It's a stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called enza. I suppose if I've never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. Yay! Nothing else? Okay. Do you have anything to say about this? Miss Donim, what do you think about this? Mr. Nick, do you think Miss Elise is a suspect? Huh? You may be missing my special someone, but I won't let you do this to Miss Elise. A suspect? Why would I suspect her of anything? It's not like anything's happened. Yet. Isn't it cute, Nick? Pearlie's getting all overprotective over her new friend. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. Trust me, it's harder than you think. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you may say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris Donin. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Why did you come to Hasakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feeling to it this time. So is that why you dressed like that? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Well, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that! You like the crystal sphere? It's a real amethyst, you know. Maybe you'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick! I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearls looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please, take this. I think it will be of help to you. Hey, that area certainly looks familiar. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Wow! Look at this broken old bridge, Nick! Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey! There's a river down there! It looks like it's flowing really fast! What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. I agree, Phoenix. I can barely even step onto the balcony, and I live on the second floor. Oh. Hey! I've got it! Maybe you should face the fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple's just up ahead, right? So let's go check it out. Why isn't there another way across? First, let's check this place out. Not because spoilers, something will happen. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun! I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Then let's try to find a cute little white bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, alright, wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind to not see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusty Bridge, huh? It says Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick. Take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Hey, that was about as great as hearing Kefka say, "Wait, do I look like a waiter to you?" Downside is, Kefka was actually funny. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones there. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build a main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Ha! Like she'll find that kind of person in the living or dead realm in this world. Anything here? It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. You're the one who told me that only women have them. Phoenix is a dude. He can't get it. No matter what fanfic writers say. Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Nothing else? Okay. Let's proceed to the area of the inner temple. Whoa! That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake! And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I'd bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Here's the sad story, Phoenix. You have to go back over it. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised, too. Yeah! That temple's in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Thank you, Alyssa Morissette. I think that was her name. Hey! You saw it too, right? Hey! There's a giant robot bird in the snow! Well, there's something bird in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh. But you gotta admit it looks a little like a robot. Sure. I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty. Giant hint! You get the giant hint that something important is gonna be burned in there later? Okay, okay. Hey Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you it's not a robot. It's not especially big either. Compensating much, Phoenix? Bah, you have no imagination. I thought it'd be really neat if you had to beat it to advance. A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace. Who'd ever pay to see that? All the people who bought Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom shortly after buying Marvel vs. Capcom because Capcom refused to just update Marvel vs. Capcom. Just asking! Oh wow! Look at these neat Buddha statues! Maybe I'll take one home with me. Maya! But there are so many! They wouldn't notice if I took just one! Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice! What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course! And why is my game lagging once again? Don't do that. It's annoying. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? Mia bought it before she was killed? I don't care how much you pay me, I don't want to cross that bridge again. No worries, Nick. No one is offering you any money. That's because no reasonable person would call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to get back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Thank you for making fun of my phobia. It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it! You're such a worrywart, Nick! If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. Irony. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Hey! A half-open gate! That's practically a welcome mat! Yeah, except the sign in here says no entry. Nick? Rules are made to be broken, you know. Your face is made to be broken. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Hey, I've been watching Suits. The main character is a guy who faked his entire lawyer degree and everything. So really, yeah, lawyers are supposed to do that. According to them, anyway. Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Well, let's just forget about it, okay? So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh? It looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep! Then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? It must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Well, fine, let's go inside. Lovely! What a beautiful decor. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her bones chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. You mean that locked one? I get the feeling it's back there, definitely. If only because the cavern behind that door is giving off a real supernatural feeling. Excuse me, but who are you? You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Funny, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. Iris! Iris and Nick sitting in the tree. Kissing. If they had done that, he would have been annoyed. But they're not really, considering spoilers. A hanging scroll. It doesn't look... Oh! Just... What was this? Why did you scream like that? The scroll... It's my mother. What? Certainly doesn't look like her. It's Misty Fey, the master of the Kuohan School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. I have a question. If this means that hanging scrolls are always depicting the current master with that, does that mean that once the master has died and a new one is made, the hanging scroll is altered to remove the crest? What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Well, considering you don't recognize Elise, yeah, you should feel bad. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh? About Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. I guess that's all? There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. Stop lagging, game. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? Basically just their presence. It doesn't do much, but it's just there. We managed to make it across Dusty Bridge! Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey you! Wait up! You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way! Do it! Do it, Phoenix! Push him out down the river! Just get rid of him! Hey, I know you! You're... Whoa! Sorry! Gotta run! See ya! Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you! I'm Maurice Donim. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Shut up! I'm Maurice! And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So, it really is our Larry. Not that a getaway's pretended to be someone else. Guess I'll have to talk to him. So what are you doing with the last name Donim? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate! A clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? The Musk case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny! The Book of Destiny? Do you mean... The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Donim! It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved! Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met! I'd follow her anywhere! Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Still, it's kinda hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So, tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women! Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart! And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder... It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Donim. Well, she's what, 45? Let's check. Oh, no. But considering she's Mia's and Maya's mother, I'm guessing 45-ish, 50, getting close to 50, and it's possible. Why not? No, you're wrong, it's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh yeah, her! My little Iris! She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect! She's exactly my type! I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have! I have, basically, but... But? But... Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone! Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at when Mystic Maya is going to be training. Boy, am I stuffed! Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well, 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 let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go! I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? The same thing she does every night, dear Elise. Read your books and sleep, I guess. Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Miss Elise? Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to! I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Oh, I'd love to! Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Donim. So Larry, what are you going to do? Me? Well... I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there. Miss Elise, so, for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay. And what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. I'm guessing this is another difference between the Japanese and the English version, because I do not think roast is a very difficult word for a 9-year-old. I don't know what the kanji or the words were in the Japanese version, but I'm just guessing. What kind of a book is she reading anyway? Something that'll be important later on, believe me. Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Ah! Oh, Miss Donim, are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought you said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Donim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. Her last name looks French to me. I don't know what it means. I haven't spoken French in a few years. But a really mysterious one. Oh, Sister Iris. Good evening. The real mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Screw my full bladder! And she took her ghost hood off because... reasons. I can't bypass this, I must show it. Instead of showing her things, I really need to just listen to her story. This girl, just who is she? Fine, I'll just talk. You're Sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Oh, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll with the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. Good for you, Iris! That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psych logs. So I guess that means she's not lying. The Magatama's not a lying detector! Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Oh. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris? Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I... have we ever met before? Far as I remember, we never actually get to unlock this one. Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. What the? The blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there! On the ground. Hello, Elise. I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't just step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So the butler... Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the mail hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring... Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can! Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will... It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. It looks so pretty. Dusky Bridge is burning down. Dusky Bridge is burning down, burning down, burning down. Dusky Bridge is burning down. And I forget the rest of the lyrics. What you doing here? Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name's Larry, it's Maurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please call the police. I've got to go. Get on my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. You know, considering I was more rational during a fire than he is during a fire at an older age, he's kind of a dumbass. Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night.